Howdy, this is Dave Sankey. I'm here to try and make a little video to show you how to digitize a paper notebook and from what I've seen, some of the better ways to do it. I'm going to go ahead and use Google products here because they are very easy to share, very easy to have the shareable link. The kids are generally pretty familiar with it, so I want as little friction as possible to get in there. We're going to do a Google Slides. Now, the main problem that I have with Google products is that it's kind of impossible to verify the timestamps, but I'll go into a different product that I use in a minute here. So I've created a blank Google Slides, and all that I'm going to have the kids do here is paste their pictures of their notebook in here. This will give the judges a single link so they can look at these things, and then they will be able to scroll down and very easily go through the entire notebook. So this will be a pretty good way to get them in there. So let's look at what we've got here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Page Setup because I need the pages here to look like standard size pages. From widescreen, I'm going to go to Custom, and this is the one step that will be a little different for everybody. Certain notebooks are your standard size, so some of them are 8.5 by, 8.5, there we go, 8.5 by 11, so this will be a standard piece of paper. If you think the VEX notebooks, the blue ones are that size, but you'll just have the kids or you can set it up for them to be whatever you want here, and then you will apply. Okay, your layout is always just going to be a blank page, and then voila. And then you'll add a bunch of pages here. I don't want it to have a theme though. Maybe I'll just copy and paste this several times. There you go. So we've got 50 pages here. That'll be good for a little while. And then in page 1, I would just paste the notebook. So let's say that I don't have something ready here. Here we go. Here's our school's planner. Let's say this is the first page of the notebook. You could have them insert the image using the camera on the computer, but I can't do that because I'm currently using it for the webcam. So I am going to cancel this because I should have had this ready ahead of time. Okay, I didn't end up canceling, I just got the picture. So I'm going to insert image, upload from computer. I just put it in my downloads, I believe. And there it is. Let's open it up. So here's a picture of the planner. Always a good idea to crop these, to clean them up a little bit. So I'm going to click the crop image here, go to the top of the page, so they don't have to worry about hit the wrong button. You want to get this bar, not the, so this blue dot will distort the image. That's not the one I want. I want that crop to appear. I want to get that little black bar. There we go. Little black bar, now it'll be easier. And I'm just trying to get it as close to the sides of the notebook as I can. There are some more advanced tools that'll take care of the distortion there. Just have them try to hold it as directly above it as they can when they're taking those pictures. And then now I would just kind of fill up the page, drag the corner. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, so that way they can get them in here. Now, once they have the notebook digitized, they can just add pictures of the robot, anything in there if they want to, if they're doing this on a daily basis, just to have a little bit more stuff there. That would be kind of cool. So then you would share it. Awesome notebook. Right, let's save that link. This right here, it has to be anyone with the link for that digital notebook so that they can see it. And then we're going to copy the link. Now this link will need to go in robot events. You can also use this link for grading. If you want to be sure the kids are doing the notebook, if you have all their links and you're sitting there ready to grade them, you can go through them at any time and get that grading done, which I think is very helpful to make sure that they're doing. That way you don't have to physically collect notebooks or anything like that. You can just go in and grade them there, and that will help them comply with your request as well. We don't know how kids feel about requests. Once I have that link, we'll go to Robot Events. I'm going to log in. All that stuff appears. Okay. Registered teams, 10847B has a digital notebook right there. We're going to click on that link, and you can see their link is right there. You can go check it out if you want, but you basically paste the link right there, and then you're done for the entire season as long as they keep adding stuff to this digital notebook here, right? You do it on paper, take a picture, put it in there. As long as they do that, you don't have to go back to robot events. It is done for the year. You don't have to do anything else. And, just means you won't have to worry about it for any tournament your teams go for the rest of the year. So again, you can use the links for grading. The links are already in there. You don't have to ever turn in notebooks again. They're just turned in. And that just simplifies things. That takes a couple of things off your plate so you can dedicate your time and resources to other things. Now, what do I use? I use a program called Eden, which I love. It takes it a little bit to the next level. And what I really like about Eden is that the students cannot fake the timestamps, right? They can't go back. I mean, they could put an entry today that says this is what we did last week, but it will show up as today. They cannot make an entry look like they did it last week, right? It'll definitely show when they did it. And that helps, again, it's an accountability tool to make sure they're doing what they should be doing when they are doing it, okay? So we have team members, we have projects. So just looking at a couple of these, this is from the teacher end of it. So I can go to the Slapshot, and I can see all their notebooks here. And options here. If I look at one of these notebooks, you can see Eden has a table of contents feature, so it has each entry and what they did. So if the judges want to see identify the problem, they can see right now this entry is 1478, and they can click on them and that particular entry will appear, or they can just scroll down and view the entire notebook in chronological order. Okay, so everything is there. It's very easy to put pictures, charts, graphs. When they do their code, they make just take a picture of your code and throw it in there. Really easy to get everything in there. It doesn't really, I don't have them do much with videos. You could use embed codes to put videos and stuff like that in there. But for the judges on their end, like as they're judging these notebooks, to ask them to also watch videos, which might not be short, is asking a lot of those judges. So I prefer to just use pictures, just logistically speaking. If the judges are sitting at the computer, those videos might not load very well. So I definitely just stick with pictures, because when you have a pretty big notebook, just with the pictures, it takes a minute to load sometimes. As they're scrolling through it, might not interfere with them, but definitely good to keep it as simple as possible. So I really like this application. These kids, I always get on them about doing the table of contents, but these kids have obviously done a great job with that. Yeah. So that's what I use. That's also what you can use on your end, just a simple Google Docs from your digital notebook. Yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. And thanks for watching.